Marion here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun video for you guys. This is a new tag video that one of my favorite mommy YouTubers, Emily Norris, just put out, and it's the 2019 mom tag or something like that. I will link her video down below, but it is 15 super fascinating, interesting, and funny questions all about being a mom. And seeing as I am a mom for the second time over here, I'm in the mommy mood and wanted to film this for you guys. And I just love Emily and her channel and wanted to give her a quick shout out, even though she doesn't need it from me. Okay, so let's jump in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Marion. I make videos about being a Jewish mom, so don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video and subscribe to my channel down below. So the first question is, what is your #1 mom hack? For me, it is having a restaurant to-go bag. So this is for my toddler. In our hall closet, I keep a little baggie with entertainment for him for when we go to a restaurant. And these are like coloring books, the Melissa and Doug Water Wow books, whatever it is. I just keep them in a little bag by the closet. So when we head out to a restaurant, I grab one. And then when we get home, I'll usually like switch it out for different coloring books or stickers or whatever. So it's different every time. And I just like that because then I don't have to keep it in the diaper bag all the time. We don't go to restaurants like that often. And then I also remember to swap it out for new and different things. So my little restaurant to-go bag is my #1 mom hack. The second question is, what is your most embarrassing moment? So I have had a few, but probably the most embarrassing one is when I worked full-time, there was not a place for me to pump in the office, which kind of a legal thing, but anyways, I was literally pumping in like a janitor's closet, and so I had my shirt off. I had the pump on because of course I was wearing like some crazy shirt I couldn't pump with that day, and there was a water leak in the kitchen. So the janitor and like 3 other people had to get into this closet, and of course I didn't know what was going on. All of a sudden they were like pounding on the door, and they were like, "Why is this door locked? What's going on? Who's in here?" And I'm there like half naked pumping. And I was like, couldn't explain to them through the walls what was going on. So that was a super embarrassing mom moment. The next question is, what part of the day do you love most? And I think this is really similar to a lot of moms, definitely the morning when they first wake up. They're so cuddly and cute. Not just the newborns here, but my son Max, he's at the 2.5, and I love when he first wakes up in the morning. He's just so cute and sweet and cuddly, and it's absolutely my favorite time of day. The next question is, what part of the day do you like the least? And that is definitely the hour before Dad comes home from work. Even though it's not, I wouldn't call it a witching hour like for Max or even for Corey here. It's not so much that everyone's like behaving badly or anything like that. It's just for me, I'm exhausted, and I just like can't wait for my husband to come home and like take over as being the entertainment for the day. So that for me is definitely the hardest hour. The next question is, what was the worst thing someone said to you when you were pregnant? So I have a funny one and a serious one. The funny one is, we were at a gas station. We stopped on this like horrifically long 6-hour road trip somewhere, and the woman at the gas station was like, "Are you pregnant with twins? Because you're huge." And I was like, "Thank you, that's really nice." No, I'm not. So that was a funny one. And then just a serious one, if you've ever lost a pregnancy, which I have, I find the beginning of pregnancy really hard when everyone's like, "Oh, like what are you gonna paint the nursery, or what are you gonna name the baby," and all this stuff, when you're like, I'm just hoping this pregnancy sticks around. So I think it's just a reminder to be sensitive and maybe like not make those kind of comments, because I wasn't really ready to be like, "Oh, well, it's gonna be a boy and we're gonna do this with the nursery, etc." Like I wasn't really in that mindset until at least like the 5th or 6th month of pregnancy. So I always found it hard to kind of respond when people ask those kind of questions. Okay, the next question is, what was the name you didn't agree on? So I still have my all-time favorite baby boy name, and even though we have 2 boys now, we have not used it, and that is Ari Jonah. Ari means lion and Jonah means dove, so in Hebrew. So I just love that combination, but my husband just doesn't. We also have a lot of friends who are named Ari and Jonah, so I also get that. But yeah, that is something we've disagreed on, my all-time favorite name, and I'm never gonna get to name my boys that. But that's okay, I love their names too. The next question is, do you co-sleep? The answer is no. Okay, number 8, what have you bought but never used for a baby? This I thought about a lot. There really wasn't anything that we bought that didn't use except pacifiers with Max. He just would never take them. So not too much of an investment there, but we bought them and never used them. The next question is, what were your must-haves for labor and delivery? Definitely my headphones. I just put up my labor and delivery video, and I talk about how I zoned out, listened to music, and was like dancing the whole time. So definitely my like over-ear Beats headphones were essential. My camera, my real camera, because even though I do like pictures on my phone, having the real camera just does make a little bit of a difference. And then snacks, because no matter what, hospital food is just not that good, and I like having my own snacks with me. Okay, the next question is, are you a routine mom or go with the flow? I would say I'm routine when it comes to naps and sleep. I think that's the most important, and I don't think it's fair to make your child tired just for your own like life enjoyment, if that makes sense. Like, although I will keep them up from time to time for like super special events. What's the matter? I really like to stick to their nap and sleep routine. I think that's the most fair to them, so they can have a happy, healthy life. Have you ever been mom shamed? Yes, in the hospital with Max. I've mentioned on my channel before, I had a really traumatic labor and delivery, and I was like on the floor crying, begging to go to the ER. I was in so much pain, and the nurse came in and was like, you need to take care of your baby right now. Like, don't be thinking about yourself. You need to be taking care of your baby. If this would have happened with Corey's birth, second time round, I definitely would have responded differently. But at the time, I was just like, oh, okay, I guess I'm being a bad mom. So yeah, that was the worst experience probably of my life and the worst mom shaming. And yes, we did file a complaint about that nurse in hospital. The next question is, what is the biggest challenge about being a mom? And for me, that's just the anxiety and worry that comes with motherhood. I find it really hard to be away from my children for even the shortest amount of time. I'm constantly like thinking about them and worrying about them, and when they're not near me, I just get anxiety, and that is really hard because of course you want your kids to, you know, have their own life and grow up and do fun things without you, but it's just, I find it really hard. Okay, then the next question is, what is your best mom advice? And my number one advice is to trust your mama bear instincts and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Do not care if they call you crazy or whatever. If you feel something about your kid and you have an instinct about it, follow your gut. And the last question is, who is your mom crush? And on Instagram, I would say that is definitely J. Scott. I will link her. She is amazing and just one of those amazing moms. Definitely have a mom crush on her. And then here on YouTube, my favorite mommy YouTubers are Emily Norris, who started this tag, Louise Fentlin, and Rhiannon Ashley. I will link all their channels below. That is it for the tag. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. I'll see you next time. Bye!